Hey guys, so I am going to be, sorry, I'm kind of whispering, my kids are asleep in the back seat. So today is just like a weird day. It's like been raining this week, and like I live in the Midwest, so like we're dealing with the tornadoes and everything. And so my husband's actually out of town for a few days on like a work thing, and so it's gonna be hard because like we've never been apart, especially for this long, since like before we were even married. So it's gonna be really hard because we're just like such a close family. But and like now I have 2 kids, and so like I said, like we're such a close family. Like my kids, like I feel like need him as much as they need me sometimes. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing it all by myself, and I'm gonna be doing like bedtimes and bath and meals like for the next several days. So it's gonna be a lot. So I'm just gonna kind of film, and it's just gonna be like keeping us busy. And he's like leaving on the weekend, which usually those are his days off of work. So like I have him here to help me, but so it's like I've been working all week essentially, and then like I'm gonna have my kids all weekend, so it'll be fine. We'll figure it out, but I'm gonna have to keep my kids busy without like wearing myself out, and so I have no idea what we're gonna do. They're literally taking a nap, and it's like in the afternoon whenever they should not be taking a nap, and I'm already like kicking myself for this, but I'm like, the damage is done. I'm just gonna let their bodies rest if they need to rest. But anyways, yeah, I have some ideas of what I want to do. The thing is it's literally gonna rain all weekend, so like options are limited here. I'm kind of wanting to get some baby chickens. My husband's gonna die. That's the thing, is he's literally gonna be so annoyed if I do, but I've literally been wanting baby chickens for a while. I used to have chickens, and then we like did away with them for several reasons, and then now I'm like, I feel like I'm in like a better place, and I kind of just like want to restart. But the thing is I don't really know where to get, I know where to get chickens, but I don't know if they're gonna have like the breeds that I want or whatever, because I'm kind of picky. I'm really not picky, but there are just like a few breeds that I would like to have. But if I don't get them, then that's fine. I can always add later. But the reason why I wasn't gonna do chickens this year was because we just had like gotten rid of all of our chicken stuff, and so like we just have to restart, which isn't like that big of a deal, but it kind of is just like a hassle. Like the chickens themselves they're so low maintenance. Like honestly, I feel like they're not really worth it just for the eggs, in my opinion. Even with the egg prices, it's just like better to just go buy eggs versus buying chickens and like all of that stuff, and like building the coop or buying the coop, because it's not worth it. But like whenever you think of it as like a long-term investment and to have them as like a pet, I like having chickens with my kids. I had them with my daughter whenever she was super young, and she loved them, and she still talks about them. So yeah, I think it's like a great little learning lesson for my kids, like as they get older, to just be around some type of livestock. We live in the city, so it's not like they're around livestock, but like, you know, some backyard chickens, it's better than nothing. Like, you know, we just have a dog and some outdoor cats, so it's just, you know, it's just a little something extra to add to our family dynamic. And it's fun to have chickens in the backyard, except for whenever they get loose, which my chickens always did. They'd always fly over my fence, which that's like my only hesitation with getting them, because I just don't want to deal with chasing my chickens around my neighborhood, because I've had to do it more times than I like to admit. But yeah, anyways, that's that. And then as far as everything else, I really don't even know what else to do with my kids. I was kind of thinking about Silver Dollar City tomorrow, but I can't because we're gonna be under like severe thunderstorms. Can't do the zoo. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to figure this out. We might just have a lot of backyard plan. anyways. Baby, what are you doing? Okay, so now it's about 8:30 at night. My kids are not ready for bed. Baby Davis had a power nap, so I don't even know what time he's gonna go to sleep. And then my daughter had a big nap in the car, and so, thank you, had a big nap in the car, and so yeah, she's honestly, like, she doesn't need to be taking naps at all because then she'll just go to sleep so late. It's actually so much better if she does not take a nap, but she was so tired because she woke up early today. And so I was just like, just take a nap, fall asleep, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna make a pot of coffee. I really probably shouldn't because I've already had like a few coffees today. But I'm going to anyways. I'll probably drink like half of a cup, so it's not a big deal at all. But I'm gonna give them a little snack and hopefully they'll just like start to calm down a little bit. I'm just like so exhausted tonight, and this is night one of my husband being gone, and so yeah, I'm already feeling it. I'm already feeling it, but I'll be fine. As long as I sleep good tonight, I should be fine. But yeah, I've cleaned the house, almost everything's done. Okay, Millie wants to listen to Jesus music, so I'm gonna wrap this up, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's the next morning, and we're just having some breakfast. Some eggs and toast. My daughter's in there watching cartoons. It's such a rainy day outside, like it's literally just gonna be thunderstorms all day. My cousin is coming over this morning to just hang out and catch up. So I need to just like do a few things around the house and like get cleaned up a little bit before she comes over. But yeah, not much planned for today. I think literally just gonna be hanging out at the house and probably watching the Weather Channel to make sure that we're not in the way of any tornadoes, which we're not supposed to be today, but you never know, it could happen. But yeah, we slept pretty good last night. My son just turned a year old, and so I'm like debating on when to wean from breastfeeding. I honestly would love to already do it, but at nighttime he just loves to nurse. But I think my supply has just dropped so much because at nighttime like he'll just like nurse a lot and then like will not get off. And so I'm like, okay, I know that he doesn't need to like comfort feed that much, like clearly he needs something. So I've tried in the past to like give him water in the middle of the night, and sometimes he takes it, sometimes he's like so offended that I offered him a cup instead of the breast. So last night I just got up with him at like 3 o'clock and gave him like a bunch of water. He literally drinks so much water. I was like, oh my gosh, poor guy, he was so thirsty. And so like he immediately just like passed out in my arms, and so yeah, he was good for like a few hours and then like started nursing. Okay, me and the kids are laying down right now. We're taking a little chill out time, and I made a palette watching Lilo and Stitch. Toddler's doing really good. Baby Davis has not gotten the memo that it's time to chill out. He is just on a mission to get into everything. Oh, you okay? Whenever your toddler is the easy one. Now we're gonna go run some errands. We just got ready. I'm honestly, okay, I'm gonna have to drive because my son's gonna cry. thought that it was not raining this hard anymore, so that's fun. Okay, so now we're gonna run some errands. I need to go to Ulta and get some makeup, and then my husband's aunt owns a charcuterie store, and so she sells the Dubai chocolate cups, and now she's selling the chocolate bars. And I kid you not, I'm stopped at the stop sign, by the way, but anyways, she sells the Dubai chocolate cups and chocolate bars, and I literally had dreams about it last night, and I was like, okay, like I literally have to go and get some. I've already had a cup and it was so good, and now I'm like, I want to try the bar. So yeah, we're gonna go there. I'm just gonna go to the south side of town, which means that I may as well just go to the Tractor Supply over there. I called them and I asked what kind of chicks they had, and I'm not crazy about the breeds. I do like the Buff Orpingtons that they have. I know that they have a minimum of 4 birds, so hopefully they're all pullets. If not, then I'm just going to be getting 4 Buff Orpingtons, and that'll just be our chickens, which, like, whatever. It's just a start, but... Hi, can I get a decaf hot formation latte? And I'm going to do a large. Okay, anything else? No, that's going to be it. Perfect, thank you. I had to put something on my lips, like some color, because I literally hate wearing makeup, like nothing on my lips, and I have like no lip gloss, so it's just like lip liner, so it's looking very matte, but it's alright. Amelia, are you excited to get some chickies? Yeah? Yeah? She's so excited, she keeps saying, we're gonna surprise Daddy with some chickies. I don't know if I've said this, but my husband told me no chickens this year because he has to like convert our shed into a chicken coop, which like that's not that hard. We just need to like clean it out and like put some shelving up, and like that's it. And so I'm like, well, they're gonna be in their brooder for like broider? What is it? I don't know. Their little thing for like at least a few weeks. So I'm like, I think it's okay. I think we have time. It'll just like get us in gear to get it done. It just needs to be done anyways. So yeah. Worst case scenario. Yeah, there's no worst case scenario. It's just gonna have to happen. So I'm so excited though. We got baby chickens this time 2 years ago. Like it was April 1st is whenever our chickens hatched, but I'm getting you a surprise later. And like, okay. And then we got them the next day, and like I got them with my mother-in-law, and so we were in the process of buying our house, and so we just didn't have a place to put them. So we put all of our chickens together at my in-laws, and we didn't really interact with them that much whenever they were little. I mean, like we held them like occasionally, but not as much as I would have liked to. And then whenever I got pregnant, I feel like I just like neglected my chickens, and so like my husband had to take over and take care of them, which like he would just like, of course, like feed and water them at night and like let them out and stuff. And so I think it was just like my fault. I let them, like I just didn't interact with them as much as I wanted to. And so like one of our chickens, she was like the head hen, like she like turned into like a rooster basically. What? See, it doesn't work. And so anyways, she was like the head hen, but she literally acted like a rooster, and she was so mean. She attacked me whenever I was holding like my newborn son, and it honestly just like made me so mad that I just like did not want anything to do with this chickens, and it was like so sad. And like there was 2 chickens. Okay, so like we started off with 5. We had 5 chickens, and then one had a crooked beak whenever it was born, and so it was like bound to like not live a full life, obviously. So like she didn't even live to like lay eggs. But whenever I went away for one night, I've never been away from my family, and I literally left for one night, and she died that night. So my like she wouldn't let me. Like I trimmed her beak. Like I truly did everything that I could, and it just like didn't work out. And so like that really discouraged me. And then I had 4 chickens left. I had it was a barnyard mix, but then I had a Polish one. So like one was white, 2 were black, and then my Polish hen, which I'll insert a picture right here of what they look like. They're just hang on. They're just like a cool breed. And so I had her, and she was my favorite, but she was like so dumb. And so fast forward like 6 to 8 months ago, I went out one night and I just knew something was not right. Oh yeah, I left my chickens out that night accidentally. I never really left them out, but like we live in a backyard, so I was like, we don't have many predators, so like obviously I know predators are out there. Like we have raccoons, so that's like a big predator, but I was like, I've never seen one back here. Like surely like leaving them out every once in a while would be fine. Well, it wasn't. I went outside one night and I had left them out all night, and I just knew something was not right. My chickens were acting so weird. So I went out there to count my chickens, and Fro was missing my favorite one. So I lost both of my favorites. I was like, great, of course. And I like saw a pile of her feathers, so I just knew. So we of course like locked them up, but we knew that this thing, we were like, okay, like them being locked up is fine. Well, it was like a week later, I came out, same thing. My chickens were actually out of their cage, which I was like, oh no, like something, like I texted my husband, I was like, did you open the gate? And he was like, no. And I was like, great, like something got my chicken. I almost got some new perfume because I've been really wanting to switch up my perfume. I use Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue right now, and I've used that for years. Like my mom used it when I was a kid, so like I used it whenever she had it, and like I use it, like that's the only thing that I've used ever since like I started buying my own stuff. And I'm really wanting to switch it up, but I just don't know what to get. I need to get on TikTok because I actually saw a video one time where I was like, girls, what perfume are we using? And I need to get on there. I've heard a lot of like the Cloud one of like Ariana Grande, but I just smelled it in the store and I'm like, yeah, it's like a good one, but I don't know that it's like me. But everywhere I go, I get compliments on my cologne, and I'm like, maybe I should just like stick with my cologne because it's like such a good one and it's so strong. But I think that's the thing, is like I want something that's not as strong, something that's a little more subtle and like feminine, and I'm pretty sure it's a cologne that I use, so it's just like very strong and like it has that masculine scent to it. Guys, we're here. Guys, I got the goods. I got the Dubai chocolate cup. It's so good. I literally dreamt of this last night. And then the chocolate bar. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. Let's see what they got.
I want to pet them.
You can't pet them.
Why?
No, they didn't.
What say on?
I'm gonna lie, some of these are giving me rooster vibes, like 2 of them, but I have heard horror stories from Tractor Supply giving roosters in the pull-up bin, so wouldn't doubt it.
That's so cute.
Yeah. I just got back home. I went to my parents' house for a little bit and I like rode around with them on their car with my kids. I always feel like, so it's like such an interesting feeling because it's like I'm their kid, but like I have my kids, and so anyways, and they like buy me like Starbucks, took us to McDonald's, like all the stuff. And so yeah, we got some treats, and then we just drove around for a little bit, and then I'm back to my parents' house. I hung out with my sister for like 10 minutes, and then I had to go because these chickens are like giving me anxiety. Well, it's just the heat lamp. And then I talked to these people on Facebook about getting more chicks tonight, but I don't think I'm gonna do it because they're just straight run chickens, and I asked if they could like guess which ones they think are pullets, but like it's just not guaranteed, and like I just literally don't want to pay for like these special breeds and then get roosters out of them, and then I just have to like rehome them because I can't keep them, nor would I want to keep them. I do not like roosters at all. I'm sure there's good roosters out there, no doubt, but I just feel like you can't trust them, and like even good roosters do like stupid stuff. What'd you say?
The baby are cheating too. That's why I am cheating with them.
Okay.
I am their mommy.
And walk towards the garage.
The garage?
Yeah. Don't say anything. You gotta close your eyes whenever you get in here.
Me?
Yeah. Don't say anything.
Scared.
You should be.
Oh no.
Okay.
Can I open?
Yeah. So you gave me $50 to get what I wanted. Well, now my husband's home, and now he knows that we got some baby chicks, so it went really well. He did a lot better than I expected, although I don't think that he had a choice. So yeah, I guess that we're just gonna spend the rest of the day today as a family and go do something. So I'll see you guys next week.